Wow. That's a lot to take in. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to what appears to be a KFC-sponsored dating simulator called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. Wow. You know, that was quite the anime opening, not gonna lie. I would have loved to see this at like an Adult Swim, so like a late night kind of a show, or just like anywhere really. Wow. So if you have not heard of this game, I certainly did not. What was that sound? Oh, shoot! I gotta turn my volume off on my computer because it's playing sound as well. Like that. And I didn't mean to hit the microphone. If you have not heard of this game, basically, it's a dating simulator in the world of KFC. And I only heard of this game because Game Grumps have played this game before. Some time ago. It might be like a link somewhere in the description below or something like that, leading to the Game Grumps thing. And I'm sure I'll put that in somewhere. This is a free game. I want to clarify that. This is a free game you can actually play. And yeah, this is going to be the next thing. It's not a long game. I found out that you can play this game for about an hour. So if we can get this through within an hour, which I should probably, we'll keep an eye on the time. I shouldn't be worrying about that. So we are going to mess around with the settings first, because this is a little loud. So we're going to turn down the master volume. We're going to turn down we're going to keep the music up. Well, no, we're going to do that, but we're going to keep the sound effects a little bit down. So yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to start full voiceover, all the rigmarole, and we're just going to do a complete blind playthrough. And I know there's multiple... Oh, you son of a bitch. Before we get started, Welcome, Chef! Please, before we get started, tell us your name! I need to grab my laptop. Oh my god! Okay, so, because I left the Bluetooth flash drive for my keyboard, I have to actually physically pick up the lap computer. And now I have to type my name. So my name will be Plebius Ferratus. Perfect. Plebius Ferratus. PF. That's what I would call it myself. Yep. Look at all these chicken. Look at all these chicken. Alright, so, the story begins. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the windows of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay home in the moment forever. Or you could wake up, now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in! Smack that clock up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Let's throw the clock out of the window. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Already? Oh my god. Already. Wow. I give up! Let's try this again. Wow. And video's over, folks. I've already failed the game. Alright, you sleep this down to the okay. What supposed to say? Okay. Let's turn that. Smack that clock! Up and at 'em! Pow! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious Universities of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Let's take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grabbed a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Yeah. What a tasty biscuit! Woo, a shooting star, or a star, just a star? Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
Good morning, Plebeius Ferratus. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Actually, I'm...
Because I sure am. Excited and a little nervous. Okay, a little nervous.
What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm not good in it? What if I fail?
Oh, look at those little cute little anime tears. Oh, how can you... It's still holding the same pose. How long are you going to stand like that? A classic Miriam raised by MasterChef parents. She always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Change the subject to school gossip, should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam in this like this and frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at the school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now what about this mystery student we read about in the school message board? Any new deets?
Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg!
An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just a smile. You both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Plus, she's kind of a vampire. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Plebeius Ferratus shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
You can't stain Ashley. Whoever. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make her feel better than everyone else.
If anyone here knows what the perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you know, I kind of already forgot her voice already. I forgot their voice, but whatever. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight. How can you fit in those pants? I spat at my microphone screen. Well, that's okay. I don't care. His pants are too tight. You can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No, that's actually not bad. Really rocking glutes. Van?
You're Rad? You're Rang?
Golly, he's got...
he's pretty cute.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand over our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers! See you later, baiters!
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I know the voice I'm gonna give you.
Ah! Oopsie. Oopsie. I think it's broken. A little ghost came out of my mouth.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Who the hell are you?
I love you. I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down.
Hi.
Hi, Pop. I'm Blebius Floratus. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
No.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. Oh, well, she's adorable. She's really adorable. What is up with her hands, though? It's weird anime hands. What's up with her, like... it might just be me, like their body stature is a little weird for me. Anyway, you both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Do you sit on the table? Do you sit on the poster? Or do you sit on this guy's face? You other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable.
Now, quiet everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSL.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! Woof!
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! This feels like a fever dream, not gonna lie. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the door.
And then, he walks in. Oh my god! You are immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome?
It's him.
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish the sentence, who's narrating this? Out of curiosity. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. I can imagine Markiplier doing Colonel Sanders' voice. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bed across your brow. Bro! Your brows are bro! You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatsalot.
Good one. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Bits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You both know my name. We were in the same classroom. The kindergarten class, specifically. What is with all your really weird insults? You take them. Why is that the only option? Why do I need to specifically pick this option? I don't know. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Just let me put this on real quick. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. This birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be a really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your spokes and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed...
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but you're interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you even recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly. He looks like a blank slate. And a little creepy.
Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Let that be a lesson to you, student, that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across on his tiny wheels!
You turn to see student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fantastic. I have not seen... I want to say this right now. I've only seen a little bit of this, and I know one ending, aside from the one I already did myself in the beginning. I only know one ending that the Game Grumps did, but I have not watched, like, the episode itself. I only watched compilations, and I know very little of what will happen on the choices I make. So that's for me to know, and y'all to find out when this episode comes out, I guess. The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal!
Sprinkles walks. Look at the little doggy. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you'll definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart was tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Let's give him a chicken snack! You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Yay!
Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to kill you, they would have had the opportunity after school. They should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
He's holding a little spatula. That's cute. He's got a little pocket, a little pen for his pocket, and also a little necktie. Or is that called something else? People, is that called something else? Let me know in the comments. It would be nice to know. Also, it is past noon. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Plebeius, Veratus, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested.
2 good options, but which one will you choose? Colonel Sanders or sit by best friend? I'm gonna go with my best friend. They're my best friend. You take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad you have me near me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by other than this really
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Wow, 3 whole days. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Yay, a quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point B, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. Extremely.
That is right! Force is to tree as to chicken is to...
a feather.
Well, that's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
Let's see, a spork. You know, I kind of want to go with a spork, so it might be that.
That's right! What food is best for a broken heart?
Camel meat. Anything as long as it's prepared with love, not too much salt.
That's right! Is Sprinkles a good boy?
He's a talking dog that teaches... Yes. That's right! Your score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Yay! Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Thanks! Hot diggity plebus! Hot diggity plebius ferratus! I love that name. Oh my god. Plebius ferratus. You know, that would be funny if that was an actual Latin name. Oh my god. That would be so hilarious. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points for that performance! May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
You smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good.
Hey, everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers. Yay!
But I...
Shh! Shut the fuck up, you... Lunch, lunch, lunch!
She said, shh, well, you got a little stain on your thing in there. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? I need a drink. I'm doing so many voices at once, and it's just...
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Huh, it also looks a little salty, so I better take a thirst of water. My grammar does good, if you haven't noticed. Another sip. Smooth. A delicious, smooth water. But let's get back to the chicken. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Did you grab this from a Kentucky Fried Chicken? Cause it looks awfully like a thing from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm a little suspicious of this guy. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, none is less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I say about that.
What do you mean? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Aishlays is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please.
Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any,
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it with what I meant.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration an act of unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone.
Please, my fellow classmates.
Dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting well, what's going on? This is something I've seen, but let's see how it goes. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. You swim towards the light, focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try and identify every flavor, savor the moment, and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Let's go with that. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold of you to come out and ask.
It's a night. Oh, he has a cane too, or a staff? A walking stick? I don't know. With a chicken on it.
It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie. I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow, you never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you researched. While you wrapped up that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, again, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength, wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest, but thoughtful. I'll be that. Well, yay! I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Plebius Ferratus.
Please, call me Plebe. Call me Plebius. Is it Plebius? I think it might be Plebius. Call me Pleb. I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back. The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff! Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you. That wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Wow, Plebius, you're a dick.
Sure, Plebius. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice.
Hello there, partner.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh my 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop? Clank? I like Clank. I kind of want to see them with Clank because I don't know how well Pop is going to be. So let's go with Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. You don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. It sure is.
Did you? I already know you. Ha!
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and decide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? To your partner, Colonel Sanders. I'm not Colonel Sanders. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Using octopus to blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Let's go with your grandmother's smashed potatoes and gravy.
I've always been something of a down-home chef.
I was thinking we could make something warm. Oh, sorry. I was been thinking of a down-home chef. You know, just make something mashed potatoes. Maybe mashed potatoes.
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own damn business. Keep your boobs out of this workplace, lady. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man.
It's somewhat cold for me.
No, geez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Plebius Veratus dreams. Please. It's Plebius, I think. I might be wrong. What is up with this metal music all of a sudden?
You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
What's with the conflicting music? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Plebius Veratus was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
You didn't even...
Shut up, you. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner with you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes sense, especially in the music. Well, one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunks of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, let's turn to my friend. Turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Plebius Veratus is my partner for today's activity.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found.
Damn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature.
You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on an autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes in perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guide. What is up with this music? I mean, oh my god. You through the steps you know so well while hiding your attention elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. Where'd he get this bowl? The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. This is for you, Granny! Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face!
Van, do something!
Do something, whatever. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold it right there, Plebeius Veratus. We do not waste food in the Rome cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have a potato face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy?
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle-axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look within me.
The interrupting student rushes at... Jesus Christ, the music is so loud. Interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't
feel so good.
It killed him. You bastard. He's in sheets now. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Haha. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's finals moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make good enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you've shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
All right.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. I'm gonna try and see if I can get on to the next day, but we'll see how that goes. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know that not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I wanted to become so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, plebe, plebius, feratus, or as you like to be called, pleb. There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh my god, get out of here.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef that the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here to say the inspirational stuff being the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh, poor guy.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero here.
Oh, what the fuck is that? The spark monster. Oh.
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero!
What the fuck is... What?
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster! See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What? What will you do? Attack. Defend. You decided defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation! You close your eyes, but then open one just enough to squint and see the Spork Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You son of a bitch! I take 1 damage. How much health do I have? Fat lot of good that defense did. Alright. 2 can play at this game. Let's go on the attack! Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Let's defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. Draw energy to your arms. Thinking back on all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child, your muscles go super swole, and you're ready to take on anything. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. Alright, you decide to go on the attack. Let's chow down. Chow down does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster just prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh my god, is he from Zelda?
Pot pie,
Power Pinch! Look at those abs though. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated! You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steams into the night. Let's spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have it sound out to is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away.
Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you.
All right. I am going to stop right here. I think I might actually continue this because I don't know how much of the game is left. I'm sure there's more, and I probably would have enough time to do one more episode if it does go on a little bit longer. But I honestly don't know how much for... You know what? I'm just going to keep going. Because they did say that it would take about an hour long for us to... for this to be over. But I'm just going to take a quick break, a quick drinking break, and then I'm going to come back. So, quick break. I'm back. All right. To be honest, it was only a minute, or maybe even less than that. So, I'm back, everyone. All right. So, the image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. It must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my god, it's lagging! You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You know what? I'm actually going to stop right here because there's 2 more days. I think I should do 2 more days. Each day will be a special episode. And yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to stop right here. This is a hilarious, bizarre, interesting game. And I'm glad I already fucked it up in the beginning by just staying in bed. So I'm going to stop right here. If there is not a whole lot left, I will probably tie another game after this one, and we'll see how it goes from there. So, am I a chick? It's not really established what gender I am, but I think it doesn't really matter because I see the jewelry here, and I seem a little bit feminine. Also, you have your own AC unit. That's crazy. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't really matter what gender I am. It could be a girl, it could be a boy, it could be all of the above, or neither. So, who cares? It's Plebius Fratus. I'm probably going to record this next week because I'm a little tired, and honestly doing another one after a busy week this week. After recording 2 episodes and editing them, and also working my ass off a couple days ago, I'm just tired. So I think I'll set this one and I'll continue this one, do two episodes next week or something like that, depending on how it goes. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, so thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you got some fun things and you want me to play other games that are like this, I got another game that is very similar to this, that is just as bizarre as this, or maybe even more bizarre than this. But if you guys want me to play other games, let me know in the comment section below too. And if you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button. I played other games like Coffee Talk, Dream Daddy, and other games that are not like dating simulators or anything like that, like Inside, Little Nightmares, a bunch of other games too, including Monopoly. There's a whole playlist of all the games I played. You can find that there too. I have a Twitter page at a Raw Battleship. Yes, quite literally a Raw Battleship. There's also a Facebook page. I also has a voice acting channel, where you can hear all these wacky, crazy voices on that channel too. It's the Kid with a Golden Dub Productions. And all this information you can find in the description below. So thank you, and I hope your day is finger-licking good. That's the best one I can come up with. It sucks I'm not playing Dream Daddy now because I can't say Find a Daddy of Dreams, but I could say that now, but I just did, so finger-licking good. That's the way it's gonna end.